Hey everyone, this is Rachel, and today I'm here with a new scrapbooking process video. Thanks so much for joining me here, and I hope you enjoy. If you could flick me a thumbs up, that would be super awesome, and I would love it if you would become a subscriber. You can also click on the notification bell so you always know when I have a new video up. Alright folks, let's get going! Hey everyone, and welcome to my first layout for the February 2020 For the Love of Homemade Kits kit that I'm using. This is not my entire kit. I just pulled some of the things that I thought would work. I do that often when I'm starting off with a kit that's completely full, whether it's one I've purchased or one I've created on my own, just to kind of make my life a little easier. I just go, oh, that looks nice. I think that would work. Okay, I think that would work. And then I take whatever is left and I put it to the side. And just that way, it makes my decision making easier if I have a smaller amount to choose from. So I'm going to go ahead, get started. This is going to be a 2-photo layout. I'm also going to be working, in case you're wondering what this is just a card I got when I ordered some prints from Persnickety Prints. And so I just wrote down some words. I'm working on a challenge, doing a kind of currently what's going on in my life layout. So one of the things you're supposed to do is use different words, and I just chose a couple that would work for my particular layout, and I'm gonna work on those for this layout using my homemade kits, getting double duty out of it. Always a good idea. So I'm going to go ahead, get you guys put on fast forward before I do 2 things. First, if you could flick me a thumbs up, that would be super awesome. Second, in the description box below will be a link to the February playlist for the Love of Homemade Kits. So all the other YouTubers joining in will be in that list. So make sure you check it out. All right, everyone, let's get going. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is take all of my embellishments and alphas on all of that and put that to the side so I can build the base of my layout with my paper and my photos. And I really want to use these circles, but I don't want to use them as circles. So instead I'm going to grab this hexagon punch by Fiskars and punch things out. And I go ahead and punch 5 things out. That green went over to the side. I cut it too small. I wasn't able to make it work, unfortunately. And Ms. Xanthe is there trying to grab any scrap of paper I am willing to give her. I don't know why she loves paper, but she does. So this piece, which is from Paige Evans' Truly Grateful, was supposed to be the other side, but I really love this chevron, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. And then I am going to use the other side, which was the grid paper, and I'm going to mat the 4x6 photo of myself, and then just trim that out. I'm going to use it as a mat. I don't know if I actually said the word mat. I am also going to use the branding strip, which is the small section of that chevron piece as well. I really love the colors in here, and I'm wearing a purple shirt, so that is super helpful. I then am going to scatter those hexagon pieces around. The limeish green yellow piece at the top is not going to end up there. It's going to sit there for a while, but after a while I'm going to realize, yeah, I don't actually like it up there. So I've got 3 of the word side of the hexagon pieces and then 2 of the pattern size. So I'm going to start to glue everything down. It's going to be like a repetitive thing here where I glue things down and then I go, no, wait, I prefer something else. So that's going to be my pattern going forward for this entire layout. So I get the branding strip down, and then I put the 2 hexagon pieces that are going to be layered with that down as well. And I really do like having them nestle side by side like that. It's one of my favorite things to do when I'm playing with hexagons. I get my photos all put down, and then I realize, oh, I think I want to add some washi down there at the bottom. So I'm going to peel those hexagon pieces back up. And or at least just one of them. And then this gold glitter washi, strippy type stuff is from Close to My Heart, but it is a couple of years old, so I do not know if it's still available. And then this purple one, I have no idea. I'm pretty sure I picked it up from a give and take table at a crop. I don't normally keep washi. I don't have a lot of it because I just find, unless it's in strip form, like a preset size, I just tend not to use it. If you hear tap dancing, I do apologize. My dog, Sadie, is restless anytime I'm doing a voiceover because she wonders who I'm talking to. So I'm going through my title stuff. What I'm actually looking for is something, anything to have an @ symbol sign, because that's what I really wanted to use. I wanted to use today at, using the @ symbol, 41. And so nothing has it. And I'm not like, where are the number ones? Oh, there they are. For some reason in that line, the ones were on the front side of the page when all the other numbers were on the back side of the page. And I was very, very confused. So I'm still hoping something has an @ symbol. I'm looking through all of my LE Studio stamp title builder sets, which I had vowed to use in this month's kit, and I am, so yay. But I'm still looking for an @ symbol, and nothing has an @ symbol. So I'm slightly frustrated, and I start looking through the washi strips, and I find this dark teal one with stars on it, and I'm, so excited about that because it matches the dark teal of the word today. And I didn't really have a lot of that color on here, but it's a color I like. The tonal quality is the same with the jewel tones of the purples and the mustards. So bringing in that one strip of washi just helps keep that today in focus with the rest of the layout. So I'm pulling out my Tim Holtz stamp platform, and I'm going to use the little tile stamps from the LE Studio Title Builder set to do part of my journaling. So the 5 words written over on that little 4x6 card over on the left, those are the words I'm going to stamp. So they are celebrating, discovering. Is it discovering? No, hold on, I can't read them now, and I don't remember off the top of my head. But I'm just using those words: enjoying, eating and drinking, and then there's one other that I can't think of. So I'm stamping all of them in picked raspberry, seedless preserves, and peacock feathers in Distress Oxides. I like using Distress Oxides. They stamp really well. You can stamp over colored cardstock and you can still read them. And I'm a really bad stamper, so they are pretty forgiving. I do end up stamping this first one twice, and then you're going to see me jump ahead, and I'm mixing my journaling along with these stamped words. So here you'll see I'm part of the way done, and then this is when I am writing part of my journaling, as well as, and I decided I wanted to show you like what I do. I do clean my stamps after I use them. They are, especially since I'm stamping in different colors, I have a Lawn Fawn stamp chamois, and so I just dampen that and then clean my stamps off. So I'm going to cut ahead again, and now all of my things are done, and I'm just stamping the words I am that were also from that stamp set. I did add an ampersand from this same line, and I have finally given up. I am not going to be able to find an @ symbol, so I just pull out from that thicker set if you saw my kit share video, I said I believe that is from one of the Paige Evans lines. I do not know which one. It is several years old. I am trying desperately to have the word @ and then the numbers 41 be on those chevron angles. I'm going to try several times to do that. I will share, I cut away because I actually go ahead and I put away all of my stamps, because if I don't do that, I end up losing them. So I'm very conscious now of making sure to put them all away right after I finish using them, because I've already lost an E from that set. Luckily, that particular set has multiples of the most popular letters. So I finally give up on having the word at and the numbers 41 be at an angle, and I'm just like, no, we're not doing it. It doesn't look good. So I am going to add a couple more of the washies, both the purple one as well as the gold hearts right above the word today. I thought that nicely bookended my the top of my layout with the bottom of my layout. And I will say quite often I have my layouts run in a diagonal from the upper left to the lower right in regards to whether it be my title or part of my embellishments or whatnot, simply because that looks good to me. So if that's not something that interests you, obviously don't do it. All right, we are getting to the finishing touches here. I'm going to start with this 6x12 sticker sheet that I pulled, and what I'm going to do is basically use a bunch of the butterflies and moths. For those of you who know me in real life, you may know I do not like bugs at all, and I do include butterflies as a bug, but I don't mind them at all in stickers or shirts or any type of non-actual living creature. I'm okay with the butterfly, just not actual butterflies. So I also pull several stickers from this little sticker pack that is a mix of clear, alphas, and cardstock stickers. I pull out some of the cardstock butterflies, and then I have these enamel butterflies as well. And if you watched my kit, everything I have is from Paige Evans, so these are all from Paige Evans, minus just a little bit of extras I added, including these sequins that I'm about to use here, and this is actually going to be the last thing I add to my layout when I use sequins, and this is a new thing for me. I like using a jewel picker. I like using this little tray which has bumps on the bottom, which helps keep them from sticking together and also sticking to my fingers. And all I do is I lay down a pattern of little dots of glue, and then I go back and I put the sequins on them. Not going to make you watch me put all the sequins down, so here they are complete. That is my layout. Don't forget to head on over to the playlist in the description box and see what everyone else is doing for this month of For the Love of Homemade Kits. Thank you guys so much for joining me here. If you have any questions, just drop a comment and I will answer it. And if you could flick me a thumbs up, that would be awesome. Thank you. Bye. Have a good day.